All right, so I got a question for you. I know the rental market is huge here in Florida, and can't find homes to rent, the expense of the rent. Some of these people can go see you as a lender and start working on their lending score to get in one of these new homes. I think they're more available than people actually think, and maybe they could stop and see you before they go and rent something.
Well, that's true. The amount of rent that people are paying right now is horrendous. I mean, just a couple years ago it was okay, but now it's horrendous, especially for what you get. Even with interest rates being higher than they have been over the last 2 years, buying a new home really makes more sense than renting. Your payment can still be lower than $2,800 rent, depending on what the sales price is. I think, I really wish a lot more buyers would look into the financing, whether they're thinking about buying right now or not. But look into the financing, see what they need to get together, possibly work on. One of the things that I ask buyers when I talk with them is, what is your comfort level on a payment? Because they may be looking at a house that payment's going to be $5,000, but if they tell me comfort level is $1,500, we need to kind of do some readjusting here.
Yeah, so I'm thinking as a renter, here's what I'm thinking. Like, all right, so people might be a little scared at first, but what's there to be scared of? Because here's the thing. I can come find out, get my credit score up. I can go and buy a house from him. And then I know that, hey, I'm covered for the first year. Anything goes wrong with a house, we have a way to fix that. We have warranties, so that security's there. And then in the end, I might actually move on and sell that house, and I could actually make a profit on that. I can actually move into something different. Like, I think that people get
And build
scared.
your credit.
Yeah, build your exactly. You're building your credit. You have a home. You're not wasting the money. It's not going into the trash, right? And then actually you're building equity. You could sell the home, but also you have the warranties. So that first year while you're getting on your feet and you're just getting going, you don't have to worry about this unexpected cost. And I think that's one thing that people forget about a new home, and maybe they don't think it's reasonable and that's something that they can do, and they go right into renting because they're scared.
Right.
But they need to call and find out, hey, where can I go from here? And you can answer those questions,
Right.
and you can answer those as a realtor. So instead of just jumping into a rental house, that might actually be an option for somebody out there to actually increase their financial or portfolio, because they can buy something that they could sell later, but also the security of the warranties.
Right.
Do you see that a lot, where people are going from renting into new home ownerships?
I do, and the as that pattern goes, is you have the first-time buyer, and then the first-time buyer generally sells that home, has a lot of equity or some equity, and then they become a move-up buyer, and they move up to maybe a bigger home or a fancier home, and then sometimes they do it again, but you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So if you're renting, you have to start as that first-time buyer, and it's a great way to build some wealth over the long haul.
Yeah, so you're building wealth, you're building your credit score. I mean, it's a no-brainer.